is TroyBoi. TroyBoi is the boy from London, music producer, DJ, artist, entertainer. So being from London, first of all, for the music side of things, there's such a diverse amount of like genres and styles, and for me, I've absorbed so many types of music, whether it be from like electronic, from garage, grime, reggae, drum and bass, R&B, it doesn't matter, but like there's so much you can listen to in London, and I think, yeah, that's where I kind of got my inspiration from, musically too. As producers, I'd say my biggest influences are probably Pharrell, Timbaland, Scott Storch, Dr. Dre, Quincy Jones, but the number one musical inspiration is Michael Jackson, by far. Like he's the guy. The moment I realized the music thing was for real was the first track which I'd put out on SoundCloud just went viral. And I think for me, when I started to see in real time the comments of the people like just saying, yo, what's this new music, and the amount of it and the amount of people that wanted to hear more, I was like, wow, okay, maybe I might have a thing here. And every track I was putting out was the same response, if not more, every time. So it almost became like an addiction to me to keep going. So yeah, that's when I knew I had to keep going. Creative process in the studio, in terms of like the tracks and how I make my music, I always start with drums. Because I believe like the drum is literally like the backbone of the track. That's what gives you that, keeps you interested, I say. So start off with the drums, and it just goes from there. Like I'd say one thing which Michael Jackson taught me was like, he said, never concentrate on the music, let the music just write itself. And that's always what I've always done, and it's worked out for me that same way. So it's great. I mean, ever since I've been making music, Mad Decent's always played like a huge part in like promoting my music, and I can only say like mad love to them for the support. And obviously now, where I think I've kind of grown and I've got new products and new ideas, they've definitely seen the vision. And shout out to Diplo as well. He's always been riding. So yeah, man. So it's just made sense that we've got this project together now for Vibes Volume 2. So Frustrated, that my new single's coming out with an incredible singer called Destiny. So we made this track a few months ago. I sent her a beat of mine, and she came back. Well, I sent her this beat, and she literally did a one-take write of it, and it came out perfect. So that's how the track came about. Yeah, it's really, yeah, you're gonna hear it. But it's a good one. That's a hard question. I tell you what, actually, one of my most recent remixes, which I did, it's a track called Effing Shut Up. I said effing shut up. Fucking shut up, why not? Might as well swear. It's a remix I did for Busta Rhymes and Destructo. Yeah, so that's gonna be coming out soon. That's like, that is like the one. I'm really feeling that one, yeah. Destructo hit me up, and we were playing a show together, and he was like, yo dude, I've made this track with Busta. And I was like, okay, at the time I hadn't heard it. He's like, I really love it and stuff, but it needs that TroyBoi touch to it. And I was like, if you want, send me the stems, let me see what we can do. So he sent me the stems to the track. I did what I did, and he loved the tune. Busta loved the tune. And we were like, yeah, let's drop it, let's put it out. So yeah, greatest memory on tour, I'd say, it's a hard one. I think for me, one of the best memories is, well, always a good memory for me is selling out the shows, especially like the larger venues. Like I did one crazy show in the Warfield in San Francisco, and to basically see like thousands of people, like true TroyBoi fans in a room, like singing every word of the music, knowing every single beat and section of the tracks, is like, it's overwhelming. Like anywhere I go, it's the same thing. But I just remembered being at the Warfield, like, and that was like one of the biggest shows I'd ever played, like in sense of like just a TroyBoi show which sold out. So that was a crazy memory for me. Go-to shows on Netflix, Power. I mean, it's actually in the UK, they have Power. So, I mean, actually, it's on HBO here or something. No, Stars. Yeah. Oh, anyway, but Netflix, Power. What else was I watching? Stranger Things when it was out. And some animes. I watch a lot of animes. Yeah. So I'm watching animes. I'm watching right now My Hero Academia. Crazy. I was watching what's that other one called? Attack on Titan, which is crazy. And there's this 3-part movie called Berserker, which is like insane, really crazy. Yo, make sure you check out my brand new single featuring Destiny called Frustrated. It's out right now. Go peep that. Yo, what's up? It's your boy TroyBoi from London, and now you know.